Hello there, ambitious career women. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Shalonda Patrice, Maximizing Your Potential with Shalonda Patrice. I am so glad you guys decided to tune in tonight. So I've been doing this series on what I refuse. What I refuse. And so today we're on part 4 of the series. If you missed the other 3 parts, go back through my news feed, Maximizing Your Potential with Shalonda Patrice, and catch part 1 through 3. They're going to bless you, I promise you. But we're on part 4, and I refuse to sit back and watch you ladies struggle with bearing your potential. So we're going to be talking about your potential. And so here's the definition of potential: having or showing the capacity to become or develop into something in the future. Another definition is latent qualities or abilities that may be developed and lead to future success. So that is the definition of potential. And did you guys know that scientists say that we use as little as 10% of our abilities? So that means about 90% of our capabilities lie dormant. 90%, guys, that's a lot. 90% of our capabilities lie dormant. And so I want to talk about potential. I've always had the unique gift of seeing the potential in others. I love to see people grow, love to see people develop and transform. That just really just gets me all excited, and I smile from ear to ear when I see that. And so that's why I refuse to sit back and watch you struggle with burying your potential. Everything that God created has potential. And that means you. You have potential. So if you're hearing this, wherever you are, wherever you're listening, you have potential. I refuse to sit back and watch you allow any of your God-given talents and gifts to remain stagnant. And some of the barriers to realizing your potential and maximizing your potential are trauma. Any kind of trauma, childhood trauma, adult trauma, doesn't matter when it happened, what it is. Trauma is trauma. Fear and self-doubt. So if you're listening and you realize that you have buried your potential, you haven't realized your potential, you didn't even know you had potential, just keep in mind some of those things that I just mentioned, the trauma, the fear, the self-doubt, are things that are barriers to your potential. So those are things that you're going to have to work through. You may need to go to therapy or counseling to work through some of those things so that you can maximize your potential. You know, this is a journey. Life is a journey. It's about evolution, right? Evolving. So just keep that in mind. If you're struggling with your purpose, your potential, I want to give you some books to increase your knowledge, to help you grow, help you develop. Make sure you get all of these books. They are definitely going to help you. Understanding Your Potential with Dr. Miles Monroe. That's a good one. Also, Stepping into Your Greatness. 31 Declarations for Your Journey to Greatness. That happens to be my ebook. You can get that at gum.co/stepping stepping into your greatness. Also, another good one that's going to help you with overcome some of your barriers that may be hindering you from realizing and maximizing your potential is Rejection, the Identity Thief, Exposed by Beverly Tucker. That's another good one. Make sure that you have a library of books that are going to help you just really get to the next level. Those are the things that I recommend. If you find yourself struggling with really accepting who you are, accepting your abilities and your talents, I recommend one of my products. It's a Stepping into Your Greatness Blueprint. You can find out more at gum.co/greatness blueprint. I know sometimes we get into the habit of comparing ourselves and really just not owning up or dimming our light, not wanting to share our gifts with others and with the world. And so this is really going to help you get some awareness about yourself and accept yourself, accept the things about you, accept the way that God has uniquely made you, right? So I definitely recommend that. And before I leave, I want to end with a small excerpt from Dr. Miles Monroe, Understanding Your Potential. I'm going to give you how he defines it, and then I'm just going to read you just a little bit about what he says about potential. Potential is dormant ability, reserved power, untapped strength, unused success, hidden talents, capped capability. All you can be but not yet become. All you can do but have not yet done. How far you can reach but have not yet reached. What you can accomplish but have not yet accomplished. Potential is unexpected ability and latent power. Potential is therefore not what you have done, but what you are able to do. In other words, what you have done is no longer potential. What you have successfully accomplished is no longer potential. It is said that unless you do something beyond what you have done, you will never grow or experience your full potential. Potential demands that you never settle for what you have accomplished. One of the great enemies of your potential is success. In order to realize your full potential, you must never be satisfied with your last accomplishment. It is also important that you never let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life that never realized its full potential. You must decide today not to rob the world of the rich, valuable, potent, untapped resources locked away within you. Potential never has a retirement plan. And that was from Dr. Miles Monroe, Understanding Your Potential. Get this book if you are struggling with realizing your potential, maximizing your potential. I like how you said potential never has a retirement plan. I will add to that, potential doesn't have an age limit or an age requirement. And so that's how I'm going to end that. I refuse to let you struggle with bearing your potential. Remember that God created you, so therefore you have potential. This has been Shalonda Patrice. Thank you for listening. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.